Hey guys, as I promised, here I am to share a little about my experience with essential oils and how the essential oils came to my life. So, in 6 years ago, I started to take birth control because I didn't want to use hormones anymore, and I was doing like a bodybuilding diet, and I was not shaping my body, and the trainer advised me to stop to take hormones. And he was not the first person that had told me that. So actually he was the third person. Also my doctor said that was not good to be on birth controls hormones for more than 10 years, and that was the time that I was using already. So I decided to stop the birth control, and I didn't feel a lot of change on the first year, like I would say the first 8 months, but after that I started to feel a lot of my body changing. And not just, I don't mean like in my body, my physical, but I mean like in my body internally, the way that I feel, my energy and everything. After 3 years without the hormones, I was diagnosed with 3 cysts in my ovaries, and one of them was pretty big, which caused me to go to a surgery right away. I removed the 3 cysts, and I didn't. The surgery was perfect, but after I removed the 3 cysts is when I started to gradually feel the difference in my body, my energy, my PMS started to get really bad, and I was following up with the doctor in an annual basis. And when I did one of the tests, I would say 2 years after the surgery, I did one of the checkups to check my hormones, and I had hormone imbalance. So with the hormone imbalance, the first approach of my doctor was she wanted me to take hormones. And we had this whole conversation because I didn't want hormones anymore because I know it was not good for my body. So she told me, you can do a natural treatment, which she didn't provide, but she said she recommended because I didn't want the hormones. That is when the first time I heard about aromatherapy. I have never heard, I knew that about aromatherapy, but I never studied, I never read or anything. So I kind of aromatherapy, what it is gonna do with my hormone issues? So whatever, she was not the doctor specialized on that anyway. So she said, you need to find someone. And she didn't recommend me anyone. And that was when I started to pray, because I really wanted to do what was best for my body, principally because I am a woman, I want to have a kid, and I didn't want it to affect anything about that. So I started to pray and ask God to guide me on the treatment that I should do. If it was to take hormones, that for him to convince me and bring peace in my heart, or if it was not, for him to bring me the alternative. And on April of 2019, I had a church event that I was in New Jersey. I was by myself, and the event was the whole day. I didn't know anyone there. So on the break, we had a 2 hours break, and I went to a bookstore just to wait for the time to pass. And when I got on that bookstore, I started to look, and I found a book about this doctor in California that she is specialized on hormone treatments through essential oils. And such a coincidence, I found another book about essential oils in the Bible. So I bought both books, and that is when I started my journey. I started to read about. Someone wants to be part of the video. So I started to read the book of this doctor, and the book was do you know when something's God sent to you? Everything that she described on the book was exactly what I was feeling. And she told a little about her story too, how she ended up focusing her life on the aromatherapy because she had a hormone issues problem, and she was totally against medicine. So that when I started my path with the essential oils, because I'm a person, I like to know what I'm doing. I like to learn about what I am doing, and even if a doctor that is specialized tell me something, I wanted to study, I wanted to read, and I wanted to feel peace in my heart. I got a lot of books. I started to study about the hormones solutions with essential oils. Then the coincidence was I had this colleague at work that she was using the essential oils to treat her daughter's asthma problem, and then she shared with me her testimony, like how the essential oils help her daughter to heal from asthma. And that is when I decided to try. And the thing with essential oils is that essential oils is not like a medicine that you're gonna take and in 3 days you're gonna see the difference. No, essential oils is like a treatment that takes time, because it's your organism answering for that substance, that essential oil in your brain, and then your brain is gonna act and send the information to your body. So people told me, oh, it's gonna take 1 month, can take 3 months, depends on the organism. So with me, I felt the difference in 1 month, riding my next PMS, because when I had my on my PMS from the next month, I didn't have any symptom that I used it to have. And that is when I said, wow, like that thing really works. With the essential oils, I started to change it, to feel the difference little by little. And I would say that in 3 months, like I felt like a 60% difference, and then nowadays I would say like 90%. I don't feel that I like treated 100%, and that is the reason why I moved it to the vegan diet, why the doctor prescribed me the vegan diet, so we can get on the 100% that I'm looking for. So now that is where I stand. I'm trying to achieve the 100%, but the interesting thing is that on January, I went to my doctor to do my exams again, my 6 months checkup, and finally my hormones are balanced. So that for me was like life change, was what really showed me that the essential oils working. The fact is, essential oils doesn't have hormones. It's not that I'm taking the essential oils because I'm taking hormones, or the essential oils is gonna give me hormones. No, not at all. Is that the aromatherapy acts right in the brain. So the smell sends information to the brain, and the brain releases the instruction to your body to produce the hormones or whatever you are treating. And that is what is fascinating for me, is that it is a product that is 100% natural, and this is gonna just heal your body and heal myself, heal completely like my problem. Of course, I'm still like on this path to have 100% balance with the vegan diet, but the essential oils was the key, and I have been using for a lot of other things. And the reality is, you have an essential oil for each thing you need. You don't need it to treat with medicine. Of course, I am not a doctor, so I don't know what is your problem, and of course some problems you must have a medicine. But what I truly believe is that we know our path, we know our story, we know our body. We are the ones that is gonna make the first decision. You want to treat that with medicine from a drugstore, or you want a natural healing. That is what essential oils does, and that is why I'm so fascinated about it, and it's why I have been sharing, I have been talking about it, and even open up my life right now to share with you, because I think that a lot of women deal with the same problem that I'm dealing, like hormones, and that they are going to the doctors, and the doctors are prescribing like medicine, are prescribing hormones, when it's only treating the symptom, is not treating the cause of the problem. So you are not healing your body, you are just pretending is everything okay, but day by day you get worse. So do you want something that is gonna treat the root of the problem, like the essential oil does, or something that is gonna just treat the cause? For example, if you have a headache, or if you have any kind of symptom, and you go to the doctor, or you take a medicine just for that headache, you are treating the symptom. You are not treating the cause. You're gonna have the headache again and again and again until you understand why you are having the problem. So what is fascinating about essential oils is because essential oils treat the root of the problem and goes to the root and cure it. And I have been hearing a lot of testimony of people that treated everything with essential oils, and it's crazy. Things that are you see people taking medicine for years, and when essential oils can treat it, like asthma, thyroid issues, sorry, What else I heard read? Diabetes. Like, there is an essential oil for everything. It's just like a lot of people are judgmental about it, and that they don't understand how the essential oils works, and they don't read, and they don't try to look into it. So that is the reason why I want to tell you, if you have any symptom, or if you have any issue that you have been dealing and the medicine has not been working, guys, please reach out to me, because I'm gonna be more than happy like to talk to you. And the interesting thing is that I came to upstate New York. On my second day here, I met this lady that I like has used the essential oils for 25 years, and we chatted for so long. Like, she shared with me her experience. She shared with me like how she raised her kids, and like she never uses like medicine, like pharmacy medicine. She always treated every symptoms that her kids had with essential oils in a natural way. That for me like was amazing, because when I have my kids, I want to be able to treat my kids like in a natural healing. I don't want them like to taking medicine. And after that, like, I had the consultation with her. It was a great experience. Like, we talk a lot about my other issues, the symptoms that I have been seeing in my life, like, and things that I'm seeking like a cure or healing for that. This morning I met with her again, and we had like a great experience. Yesterday she invited me to a conference with her whole team. Like, they have like a huge team, and it was really amazing. I will be sharing with you about that like in the future, but right now I just want to share with you my experience, like how I ended up like finding the essential oils, and why I am in love about it, and why I wanted to share it, because I wanted people to know, like, and to hear that like essential oils works. It's not a BS. It's not like, I am a testimony. I found it. I cure my hormone imbalance with it. And I'm sure that like if you have any other problem, it probably has essential oil for that. If it doesn't, then like I will be, wow, that's like new for me. So I just want to you guys to know, if you have any question, if you want to ask, like if you have any symptom that you are trying to treat it and you didn't find the treatment yet, please send me an inbox. I'll be happy to talk to you. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. And bye bye, see you soon.